find a spot on your mat. You can either take a bolster, or if you don't have a bolster, you can take a pillow. If you have blocks, you can take one down like this and one into a T. And just see how it feels, right? You're gonna bring this block here about your bra strap. And then you can either take your feet out wide. So I'm gonna move my little book here. I like to take my feet as wide as my mat. And then you can take your head onto your other block and let your arms come out to the side, palms facing up. You can come to Supta Baddha Konasana, bringing the soles of the feet together. Or you can keep it really simple and just stay on your block. So for this moment, I feel like I need a little bit of a lift, so I'm gonna use my little bolster guy here. And we're gonna just connect to our breath. So find a place. Wiggle around a bit. Roll your arm bones open so that your shoulders feel like they're connecting to the earth. Allow the palms to face up. Maybe the eyes close, allowing the visual part of your brain to shut down. And maybe you can gaze at the inside of your forehead, the area where our third eye lives, right here. So allow your eyes to both move there. And maybe take your hands either to your belly or one to your belly, one to your heart. And begin to watch the breath. I'm going to put both mine on my belly. And what watching the breath means is just observing it as it moves in and out through your body. Allowing the belly to rise and fill up. Nobody's looking. And then holding the breath in, maybe for a count of 1. And then smooth and long exhalations through the nose. And then again, holding for just the count of 1, belly empty. Right? So let's continue. Let's do that 5 times together. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pick the next 2 on your own count. Count in your mind. And then wherever you are, begin to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Circling the wrists and the ankles. Placing the hands on the belly, let the legs come together and point the toes. And then flex the feet. Point the toes. Flex the feet. And then however you are lying, inhale, interlace the hands. Press the hands away from you. Find a full body stretch. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, side out through the mouth. Again, inhale, stretch and reach. As you exhale through the mouth, bend the knees. Let the soles of the feet hit the earth. Let your arms come out to the side and let your knees sway side to side. If you're on a pillow or a bolster, or maybe you're just flat on the mat. And let's take one more sway. Legs are going to fall over to the right. Take your right ankle, cross it on top of your left knee. And feel this nice, long, full body stretch. And then notice, I'm going to go ahead and remove my bolster. See if you can observe, do I like my head straight up at the sky? Maybe the eyes are still closed. Maybe you like your gaze, even though the eyes are closed, over the left shoulder. Feel the breath as it moves into the intercostal muscles, all the muscles that run through the rib cage. One more deep breath here. And then release the foot. Both knees come back to center. And allow the knees to fall on top of each other just for a moment for constructive rest pose. One breath here. As you inhale, the knees separate. And as you exhale, knees fall over to the left. You can stay there or cross that ankle on top of the knee. So I could already tell this side is definitely tighter than my other side. Just feel the breath as it moves into the left side. We're taking 3 full breaths here. Inhale. And then release the foot. Bring the legs back up. Bring your knees up. Uttanasana is the name of this pose, wind relieving pose. Bring your knees towards your forehead. Give yourself a hug. Maybe a gentle rock side to side. Then maybe you rock up and back. So see how you feel. We're going to do this 3 times. See if we can land in boat pose. Boat pose, this is Navasana, boat pose. So you're going to press through the balls of your feet. Now, I'm going to offer modifications throughout the class. So we'll start with boat pose. How does that sound? So if this is a challenging pose for you, I want you to take your toes and place them onto the floor and then reach your arms out to the side, right? So this is boat pose. You're going to find a nice long spine, so you're not rounding through the spine here. Nice and tall, pull the shoulders back. If you feel like you can take a little bit more, reach the legs up, toes are spread, inner thighs are on fire, right? If you want a little bit more, you can straighten the legs, breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, bring the hands to the heart. As you exhale, bend the knees and slow lower all the way. Keep the shoulder blades off the floor, press through the balls of the feet. Look at your toes. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, bring your hands next to your knees. Pull them in and cross over your ankles. And let's come into tabletop pose. So take a moment to set up. Set up is super important. You want to spread your fingers nice and wide. You want your wrist creases to be parallel to the front of your mat. And you want to stack your shoulder over your elbow, over your wrist. Fingers are spread nice and wide. And then your knees stack underneath your hips. So take a moment to look at the tip of your mat and take any arch, any rounding that you might have going on in your belly. See if you can even it out. I want you to spin the inner elbows forward and pull your chest forward. And then see if you can find a nice long spine. Gaze comes down at the mat. Take a deep inhale and a deep exhale. As you inhale, we're going to find cow pose. You're going to lower the belly, press the sit bones back, pull the heart through the gateway of the arms, crown of the head towards the heavens. Exhale, belly button pulls up and in, tailbone tucks. Release the head, neck, and shoulders. Press your tush towards your heels. As you inhale, rise up with this rounded spine. And then at the last moment, unfurl. Find the chest coming forward. Exhale, moving back. Take 2 more of these. Your breath, your movement. Inhale. Land where you land. Finding your heels. One more time. One more inhale. And then unfurl. And then exhale. Stay here for 2 breaths. Bring your fingertips out long, like you had tennis balls under your fingertips. See if you can either maybe get your forehead to the mat, or if that's too deep for you, just stay as you are. Nice long spine. Breathe in. And breathe out. The inhale, you unfurl as you rise up. Press your hands down flat. Take your right foot way back behind you. And before you move anything, I want you to press into the ball of your right foot, stretching out the calf. So maybe so much so that you press into the hands a lot. You round your upper back and the left knee slightly lifts off the floor. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Release it down. Release. The left hand can either come into fingertips forward, pull the belly button in towards the spine, and then the left hand reaches. Lift the right leg up off the floor. Right foot is flexed. Toes are facing the floor. Maybe take a little gaze. So if they're externally rotated, see if you can turn them in. You want to pull the belly in and up. Take a nice deep breath in. Find length. As you exhale, bring your knee and your elbow to tap. Take an inhale, find length. If you are very wobbly here, tuck your left toes. Exhale, knee to elbow, squeeze. Inhale, length. Last time, exhale, round, squeeze, 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 squeeze. And then inhale, find length for 3, 2, and 1. Both hands down, move the booty side to side, like you're wagging your tail. Don't you wag your tail sometimes? I do sometimes. Left foot steps back. Again, pressing through the ball of that foot, maybe lifting the knee up so much so that I can feel this deep stretch into my left calf. And then I'm going to lower the knee down. My right fingertips come forward. Maybe I stay right here. I'm going to pull my belly button up towards my spine. Or maybe I lift up, thumb faces up. And then I'm going to flex my left foot. I'm going to press down into my left hand. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, knee comes to the elbow tap. Inhale again. I think the biggest thing I can offer you here is move slow. Exhale. Nice and slow. Even if that means you need to take an extra breath. Last time. Inhale. Exhale. See if you can breathe. I'll tell you when I'm done. Exhale. And then hand and foot come down. So what you want to try and do is breathe through the nose if you can. In and out. It's called an Ujjayi breath. It talks to the parasympathetic nervous system, and it teaches us or tells our body, without us talking to our body, to calm down, to be still. So we're going to take our hands out wide, tuck the toes, press our booty back and look forward, and then slower than you want to. I want you to begin for 5. We're going to go into down dog. For 4, stay high on your toes. For 3, I want you to think long spine. Don't worry about how long the legs are. For 4, keep lifting. And for 5, so press through the knuckles of both hands. Stay high on your toes. Don't worry about the heels hitting the mat. It does not matter. I want you to think long spine from your fingertips all the way to your tailbone. Take a deep breath in through the nose here and side out through the mouth. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward, and tiptoe to the top of the mat. Now keep your blocks, if you have them, just keep them here in case you need them. As you inhale, unfurl, shoulders pull back, halfway lift. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, bend the knees, press into the feet, arms come up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Samastatihi, hands to the heart. So taking a moment here, it's called the Sankalpa, right? A moment to find your intention for this class, right? Maybe it's, I will take no offense. Maybe the intention is, I will not criticize. Maybe I'll see the good in others and I'll let them know it, right? So just think about what you might want your intention to be. Just take one more breath here, in and out through the nose. And as you inhale, reach the arms, maybe take a small little back bend through the upper back. Inhale, reach, interlace the hands, pointer finger reaches. Exhale, push the pubic bone forward, reach back, reach back, reach back. And then inhale, come up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left foot steps way back, drop the knee. Inhale, arms rise, lunge. So what I'd like you to do here is spin the pinkies inwards and see if you can lift up through the left leg. So you're scissoring the right heel and the left knee together, almost like you're going to buckle up the mat, right? Take the hands, interlace them, put them behind your head, elbows stay wide. And as you inhale, I want you to feel as though you're lifting your head off of your body. As you exhale, the head pushes into the hands. Keep the arch out of the low back, maybe move it into the upper back. Take 2 more full breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Right leg. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, left hand to the mat. Right hand comes to the knee. Heel toe that right knee towards the edge of the mat. As you inhale, press down into the left hand. Look over your right shoulders and reach your right hand to the sky for a gentle twist. See if you can inhale, find length through the crown of the head. And as you exhale, twist even more into the body. One more full breath in here. Exhale, right hand comes down. Tuck the left toes. You can either lift the knee to the elbow or just step it right back. High plank. Take an inhale. Roll forward on the toes. Front knees or toes lower down to the mat. Take your toes, press them down into the mat, lift your kneecaps. Press your hands into the mat next to your rib cage. Press your pubic bone down, and as you inhale, find cobra. Keep your neck in line with your spine. Exhale, let the crown lower. Inhale, press up again. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. So try not to have the elbows out wide like that. Exhale, lower down. Bring the legs together, tuck your toes. So from knees or toes, your inhale brings you back up. Can we do it? High plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Whew, that was a rough one. All right. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Walk to the top of the mat. Inhale, move a little faster, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot steps way back, lower the knee. Inhale, the arms rise. Exhale, lean into the left hip even more. Keep reaching and keep leaning, but keep the arch. So pull the belly button in, don't dump it into the back. Pull it in and lift up. Breathe. Take the hands behind the head. One full breath here. Inhale, lift the head up. Exhale, push the head back. One more inhale, and one more exhale. Your inhale reaches the hands up. Exhale, right hand comes to the mat. Heel toe the foot just once, and then I want you to spin your torso over to the left, and then reach your left arm up. Keep pressing into the big toe round of the left hand. Keep twisting through the rib cage. Breathing in and breathing out. One more full breath. As you exhale, left hand comes down. Untuck your toes. Maybe when you lift your left toes, can you? Scoop it up. Plank pose is the inhale. So now we're going to take a vinyasa. So inhale, high plank. Roll forward on the toes. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga dandasana. Shoulders always stay above the elbows. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, over the toes, hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Whew. Beautiful, everybody. I can see, I can't see, but I know you are working your butts off. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose, inhale. And exhale, let it go. Inhale, reach the right leg up towards the sky. As you exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. So what I want you to just notice here is that your right underarm is going to want to open up. Press more into that right hand. Don't let the underarm open. Keep lifting. So we're going to have an option here. We're going to float forward to plank, and then we're going to flip our dog. Only if that's available to you. So, inhale, float forward, come high on your left toes, roll, roll, roll. I call this charging scorpion. Roll forward, shoulders over the wrists. Inhale. As I exhale, pinky toe side of my left foot. Right foot drops down. Maybe you just give yourself a little bit of room, and then you're going to press your hips up towards the sky for a wild thing. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale completely. As you exhale, right hand's going to hit the floor. We're going to swivel. Right knee comes in towards the chest. We're on the inside of the left foot. The right foot slides out for fallen triangle. Reach the left hand. Whew. I know, you got this. Exhale, left hand comes down. Left knee comes in. Bring it back, three-legged dog. Whew. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, up and back. Right knee, left elbow. Up and back. Right knee to the nose, take a pause. Look in between the hands, step the foot. Whew. All right, that little part was over. So now what I'd like you to do is I want you to take your back heel and stack it over your back toe mound. Take a moment and slowly rise, right? Adjust your pants. And then take your hands, bring them behind you, maybe interlacing the hands. Pull the belly in and press the back of the left knee up towards the sky. Release the hands. Inhale, rise up, Anjaneyasana, crescent lunge. Whew. The inhale brings the crown of the head towards the heavens. The exhale, you sink a little deeper. One more full breath here. The inhale, find that length. Exhale, lower your left heel down so your foot is parallel to the back of your mat. Take a look. And then bend into the right knee. Warrior two. So what you want to be is, you don't want to be here and you don't want to be back here. So see if you can find where you're someplace in the middle. Knee is stacked over the ankle. So if you need to, you can scooch the feet in a little bit. That's my technical word, scooch. Take the hands out. As you inhale, flip your right palm. Take your left hand behind your back. Reach your right hand up to the sky. Maybe you can reach it slightly back. Take a moment here. Feel the rib cage expanding. Breathe in. And breathe out. We're going to rise back up to warrior two. And then take our right hand to our elbow, to our knee. And left hand comes across the face. Extended side angle pose. So the right hand is facing up like it's holding a ball or a plate. And then the left hand is reaching forward so you can feel the length from the toes of the left foot all the way to your fingertips. One more deep breath in. And one more deep breath out. Take your right hand, look down, take it to the outside of your leg and straighten that right leg. Keep the hand here for Trikonasana triangle pose. So keep spinning that left shoulder back. Keep pulling the belly in. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, bend into the knee. Both hands come to the mat. Step back. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Always have the option to skip vinyasa and come straight to downward facing dog, which is this right here. Whew. Let's take a child's pose. Knees wide, toes together, booty back to the heels. Maybe take water. I'm going to take a little water. But this is an opportunity to pause, right? You can always come to this pose, right? All right, I think it might be an hour class. I'm going to do my best. One more deep breath here. And then press yourself back up, downward facing dog. So straighten your left leg, bend your right leg. And then switch. Taking a little stretch here. Okay, then here again, your left shoulder is going to want to open. Lift your left leg up, inhale. So it's going to want to do this. So see if you can press down into the left hand and then press back through the left heel. Look at your left toes. They should be facing down. And now you're going to bend your knee, open your hips. So now they're going to be facing in a different direction. But keep that left shoulder, the underneath of the shoulder, the underarm, keep it facing the mat. Take one more deep breath here. Your next inhale comes high on the right toes as you begin to roll forward into this charging scorpion. And then you come to the pinky toe side of the right foot. The left foot swivels back. Wild thing. Reach the hand up and over. And breathe in. Breathe out. As you inhale, reach the arm up. As you exhale, we're going to take that swivel right onto the inside of our right foot. Left foot swivels out for fallen triangle. 2 breaths here. Now, you could also do this. Plop. So if you need a break, just take a plop. Okay, here we go. One more. Exhale, right hand comes in. Bring that left knee in. 3-legged dog. Take a pause. Press into both hands. Exhale, come high on your right toes. Left knee to the left elbow. And exhale. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, take a twist to the right elbow. Whoa. Inhale, up and back. Knee to the nose. Pause. Lift that heel up to the booty. Look forward. Step your foot. If it ends up here, your foot, help it out. No big deal. And then take your fingertips or blocks, or wherever you need to get there, just to frame off that left foot. Come high on the right toes, so the right heel is stacking over my right toes. I'm going to take this as a little pause, a little break. Take a nice deep inhale, and a deep exhale. And then I'm going to slowly, as I inhale, I'm going to rise up, fix my top. And if this is not available, hands interlacing, you can bring opposite wrists. And then just bring them, pull them back. Lean forward. Breathe in. Breathe out. If you're wiggling, that's normal. As you release, inhale for Anjaneyasana, crescent lunge. So the ankle swiveling side to side is normal. That is not unique to you. Breathe in. Feel length. Breathe out a little deeper. One more breath here. Breathe in. And breathe out. Right foot parallel. Palms facing down. Warrior two pose. Take a deep inhale here. And a deep exhale. Feel like you're going a little bit deeper into the knee. And then inhale. Bring your right hand behind your back. Left hand reaches up towards the sky. As you exhale, maybe it reaches slightly back. But don't take the bend out of the left leg, if you can. Inhale. Left hand's coming forward. Elbow to knee, right hand is coming across the face, extended side angle pose. So reaching, try not to dump into the leg, really push up, spin the pinky inwards in the right hand. Breathing, breathe in, breathe out. And then take your left hand to the outside of your left leg, straighten that left leg, right hand up. Trikonasana, triangle pose. So breathe in and breathe out. One more breath. And then both hands come up, hands to the hips. Whew. Look forward at your left foot, bend into your left foot, and then step forward. All right, I'm going to face you. Notice I'm just facing the outside. So you're facing the front of your mat. We're going to come into... We're just going to do tree pose today, right? Tree pose is hard, right? So it's a balancing pose. So we're going to start with our right foot. So I want you to press down into the earth with your right foot. So take a moment and feel, bend into the right knee and press down to lift up. And then decide, find a drishti. So a drishti is a gaze. What am I going to look at while I'm trying to balance so I don't face plant onto the floor, right? So you can have three options. You can keep your foot just like this. You can keep your foot here, or you can bring your foot up here. You can also go into half lotus, but that is pretty advanced. So try any of those options. Just don't put your foot onto your knee joint. In case you lose your balance, you could really hurt the knee joint. So take a moment, find that drishti. Don't look at me. And decide, where are you going to go today? Where do you think your body is ready to go? And then maybe bring your hands up. Trees have branches. Lift up. Breathe. Bring your left knee out in front of you. Flex the foot. I know you're wiggling. Kick the foot out in front for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms come down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to the heart. Whew. All right, left side, tree pose. So foot out to the side. Again, bend into the knee. Press down to lift up. And decide, where do you think is the best for you to go today? I find my drishti. I'm going to reach my hands up. See? Breathe. Try and keep the shoulders away from the ears if you can. Pull your belly in. Next inhale brings the knee out in front. Woo. Hands to the heart. Kick the foot for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Woo. All right, shake the hips out. We did it. All right. So let's come down. We're going to come to a toe squat, and that's going to bring us down to the mat. So you're just going to come into the front of, I'm just moving my blocks off my mat. So bring your hands to your heart, and then try and pull your belly into your spine. Maybe we can lower that a little bit. And bring the hands to the heart. Start to close the eyes. Find a drishti or a soft gaze, and then begin to lower down. I want you to squeeze the inner thighs together, even lower. Keep lowering. Music lower. Keep lowering. I know you want to slide down. Try not to. Just keep the back, pushing back. Push back, push back, push back. And then slowly, the tush is on the heels. Take the hands out in front, open the knees wide. And then take the palms down in front. This is a really nice back stretch. So take a deep inhale. And then as you exhale, let the head fall. Music. Please. More. Different. So let's just begin to breathe. Allow the body to soften. And then come to your forearms. Let your hands interlace. Maybe your forehead rests on your fists. Take 2 more breaths here. And then slowly, you take a seat. There we go. Whew. Bring the soles of the feet together. So this is Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together. And what I'm going to ask you to do is, I want you to notice on your own body, because I can't see, well, actually I can only see myself and it looks like somebody's ceiling. So, bring the soles of the feet together. If your knees are high like this, then bring your feet a little further out like a diamond, right? So that you're giving yourself a little bit more space so that your knees are not so super high. Doesn't matter where you go. Take your hands to your ankles, and I want you to just rock side to side, and then take any fleshy bits out from underneath the sit bones. Take an inhale. I want you to feel the crown of your head is jetting forward, right? So inhale, pull the belly in. As you exhale, I want you to pull yourself forward and down at the same time. Forward. And then maybe the music is going to go into that peace song. We're going to begin to lower the head. And let's soften the shoulders. So if the shoulders are up by the ears, see if you can let them go. Right? And you can allow yourself, once you get at least halfway down, you can let yourself go here. Let your head be heavy. Let your shoulders soften. Stay with your Ujjayi breath. In and out through the nose. One more deep breath. And as you inhale, rise up. Left foot is long. Right foot comes to the outside of the left. So I want you to, if it's hard, if you find a round spine here, then either sit on a block or a bolster or a pillow so that you can find yourself into this long spine, nice and tall. Inhale, reach the arms up. As you exhale, twist to the right. Take your left elbow to the outside of your right leg and the right hand behind you. Flex into the left foot, pull the belly in. Breathe in, feel the crown of your head moving up, 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 up. And as you exhale, feel the torso moving back, back, back. One more full breath in. One more exhale, twist, 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 twist. And then slowly release. If you're on a block, just come off it for a moment. And then just come to chaturanga arms here. So bending the elbows even and then tight. Take a moment. And then allow the feet. Check them out. So if you need the block, take it. If you need a pillow, take it. Then we're going to bring the hand, bring the foot here. Inhale, lengthen. Right? As you exhale, we're going to twist, twist, twist to the left. Take the elbow, or you can take your hand around the knee. Left hand presses up like a kickstand behind your back. Inhale. Oh, I can hear my back cracking. Exhale. Inhale. Flex that right foot. Exhale. One more twist. Inhale. And exhale. Twist and release. I'm going to take that same little release. And I'm going to prepare to come onto my back. Now, if you have blocks or a block with you, let it come along the ride with you. And then come onto your back. Try and get anything that might be in the way out of the way. Coming into Upanasana, so wind relieving pose. So bring your knees in towards your chest. Take a little stretch. And let the soles of your feet hit the earth. So let your feet come in, hip distance and parallel. Tickle your your heels with your fingers, and then let your feet come a little further out. And then as you inhale, I want you to tuck your shoulders underneath your back. And then as you inhale, I want you to press. So as you see my back, I want you to lower your low back onto the earth and press your pubic bone up towards the sky. Maybe you can tuck the shoulders underneath. There you go. And then you can lift. I want you to feel the chest moving towards your chin, but the chin moving away from your chest. Now you can stay right here. If wheel is in your practice, then you're going to take your fingers facing your shoulders. As you inhale, push up to your head, and then rise up. Only do this if this is in your practice. If it's not, stay here. One more full breath here. And then exhale. Lower down. Come into Nandanalasana, happy baby pose. So bringing the soles of the feet to the sky. Hands come to the pinky toe side of your feet. Just breathe. Right, maybe you want to straighten one leg. And then the other. Yes, this is an Nandanalasana. I was correct. Happy baby pose. And then pull the knees in. One more time. So you can decide, I'm going to show you before you get there, you can decide you want to take a supported bridge. And you can put the block underneath your sacrum here. And let your arms soften out to the side. Which is, I think, what I'm going to do. So, if you're not doing that, you're going to press your hips up, 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 up. And then you can tuck those shoulders underneath. Come into that same bridge. You can reach the arms overhead. You can also come into wheel, if that's in your practice. If not, it's really nice if you have a block or a book to come into this supported bridge, even maybe taking the legs up towards the sky. My shoulders shoulders are rolled open, palms facing up. Okay, last offering. Bring the knees in towards the chest. And then you can, I'm going to take my knees. Now, before I do that, I'm just going to let you know, we're going to take a twist. If you have stuff going on in your back, then let your knees come below your hips. The higher you bring your knees in a twist, the more twisty you are in the low back, even the mid back. So it may be painful. So I say, no, don't do it. I see a friend of mine. Hi there. And then we're going to bring our knees over to the right. And if you can, I want you to press into the back of your head and lift your right shoulder over. Take your right hand on your knees. You can either gaze at the top of the sky, at the ceiling, or at your left hand. And keep pushing your left hip away from you. So really lengthening the side body here. Allow the eyes to close. Let go of any controlled breathing that you might have been having, that you might have been using. Out wide. I'm just going to pull my knees towards my armpits. And keep my lower back on the floor. Maybe we can lower the music a little bit. And then knees come over to the left. I'm going to press into the back of my head, lift my left shoulder up, twist. I'm going to take my left hand on top of my right knee. And I'm going to lengthen my side body. So I'm going to push my right hip bone away from my right rib cage. Let go of any controlled breathing that I had. And if you want to, you can let go of the left hand. Close your eyes. Back through center. One more little squeeze. And let the feet come down to the earth. Allow the feet to come as wide as the mat or wider. Now, if you have a tender low back, keep the feet up, let the knees fall in for constructive rest pose. Or if you have blocks, you can take a block. Place it under the leg before the bend in the knee, which is really nice. Or you could take your bolster or a pillow. If none of that is available, then I'd keep the knees bent. If it's not a problem, let the knees fall. See if you can tuck the shoulder blades underneath your chest. Allow your heart to reach up towards the sky. Allow the arm bones to rotate so that the palms are facing up. Allow the eyes to close. And just notice the quiet. No music. Notice where the mind goes. people might want to sign off right now. Just take another couple of breaths here. Shavasana is the most important pose of the entire practice. So allowing the breath in and out. And just observe where the mind goes as we begin to quiet everything else. It is easy not to listen to what the Quakers call the still, small voice within, the inner guide that is your personal source of wisdom. It is often difficult to march to your own drumbeat and listen to your own instincts when the world around you pressures you to conform to its dictates. Yet to find the fulfillment, the abundance, the outright greatness that you seek, you must listen to those hunches, those feelings that come to you when you need them most. If you can, if you're still with me, begin to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Circle the wrists and the ankles and find some movement, maybe even reaching the arms above the head, whatever the body is asking for. And see if you can just take a couple of moments before you begin to rush up off the mat, roll it up, jet out to do whatever it is that you're going to do, to just really close off this practice with all of us together. Bring your knees in towards your chest and roll over onto your right side and take an intentional pause there. Maybe the eyes are still closed. And if it's comfortable for you, keep the eyes closed just another moment. Bring yourself up to a comfortable seat, either on or off your mat, wherever you've landed. Bring your hands together at your heart. Take a slight bow of your head, honoring yourself for taking this time out of your day to share with me, but really for yourself. So I am so very grateful for each and every one of you that came out, shared your practice and your energy with me. The divine light in me honors and bows to that same divine light that I see in each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Until bar tomorrow, namaste. If you have any questions, I would love to